This is another segment of Local Biz Now, and I like to say your business matters. And in Jay's case, Jay, you and I have been through it, you know.
We have.
You and I have done some stuff, and now here I am talking to you, and you're getting ready to be the next chairman of...
It's all because of you, Joe.
Yeah, right. I'll just take all the credit. But you're getting ready to be the next chairman of Lake Norman Chamber.
I am.
Before we dig into that, tell everybody what it is you're doing now, because people seem to forget, you know, the chamber is not how we make a living, right?
So, that's true. I have a CPA firm located in Huntersville, Lake Norman area. Lesemann CPA is the name of the firm, and we work with small businesses. And prior to that, I was in corporate America and was on the other side of that small business. I was where the small business owner is now.
Right.
So about 10, 12 years ago, we opened up Lesemann, and that's what I work with.
Right. Well, you know, you're my go-to guy whenever I have a service professional business that I need to sell. You seem to always have some information to help me out with that. So I really do appreciate it. I remember you sending me this 60-page document that you reminded me how much you paid for it when you sent it to me. So I thank you for the information and the documents.
It's hopefully you printed it out 10 times. Yeah.
Well, and I say that because you are that kind of a gentleman. You truly are somebody that likes to give back to the community. You were the president of the North Carolina CPA Association. I had that right?
Correct. As chair of the NCA CPA.
So this is something you really feel is important to be able to give back to the community.
Giving back to the community is key. I think, you know, when growing up, we weren't told to do it. We just did it because it was kind of what was ingrained in us as a child. And, you know, I would like to continue to push that and get others that are younger than I thinking about giving back and what is it you need to do, whether it be from community service or working with, you know, the underprivileged. And those two tie in, believe it or not, a lot of times.
Right. Now let's talk about what it is you want to do, because you are taking the mantle from the gavel from Cal tonight, I guess. Is it official tonight?
That's correct. He did tell me that he almost called me at 12:01 on January the 1st, because that was the official day, and said, "Here, take it." No, but all joking aside, our focus this year is going to continue to be on the entrepreneur. There are a lot, it's very easy to be an entrepreneur, but it's very difficult to stay an entrepreneur. You know as well as I do that you get beat up from the day one.
Sure.
And there are things that you start a business because you're good at something. However, what you're good at isn't what it takes to run a business. And so we just want to make sure, we want to put the chamber in the limelight of, if I need help, I'm going to call the chamber, because they can direct me, they can send me where I need to go. We're looking at doing mini councils, similar to the executive council that you and I, that you started, and that I was on. The same concept. You know, it's lonely being an entrepreneur.
Amen.
And when you need to talk to somebody, who do you go to? Spouses usually don't understand because they don't have the same, they don't have the concept that you have. You can't talk to competitors because you don't want to share everything with you.
Right.
So why not talk to other business owners to see what they did for things like advertising? You know, what do you do for, you know, janitorial services? What do you do for printing? Do you print or do you just send emails? All those types of things you can share with people that are not in your industry sector, but they're still an entrepreneur, small business owner.
Right. One of the things I really like about what you did is you picked some great people to run the different committees, and as a guy who's leaving, it's nice to see that it's going into good hands, and the people that you picked I just think are wonderful, and I think you've done a wonderful job at that.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
My friend, I wish you all the best, and I look forward to having this same conversation next year, and you can tell me about all the successes you've had.
Well, I can tell you I appreciate it, and Joe, your service we all appreciate, and I'm going to miss you because you and I sat beside each other at all the board meetings. And
you're not going to have anybody say I second that motion anymore.
That's right. That's right. Or appreciate the pens that I bring.
That's correct.
You know?
That's correct. Very few people bring $700 pens to a chamber meeting, right?
Hey, I just happen to have it in my pocket. So, thank you, Joe.
Thank you, my friend.